Mel is the most booked female speaker in the world. She is a serial entrepreneur and a best-selling author. She has coached executives at hundreds of companies, including AT&T, Chase Bank, Microsoft, just to name a couple. You've probably seen her on such media outlets as CNN, The Dr. Oz Show, and the TEDx stage. And we are thrilled to have her for the first time here on Creative Live. So without further ado, please welcome MelRobbins.
I just want to take this all in.
Yeah.
Wow, when my husband and I got married, we got the most incredible advice. Somebody said, right after you, are pronounced, whatever, that you're married, and you turn around, it is one of the most remarkable moments of your life because it's one of the only times that many people will be gathered there and sending that much love and enthusiasm and excitement at you. And the next time it might happen, you might be in the casket. So before you go sprinting down the aisle, stop, take it all in. And so I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for being here. I am beyond, I don't even know what word to say. I'm over the moon about what we're gonna do today and about all the things that I'm gonna share with you. And I cannot wait to hear what you want to accomplish. I can't wait to help you figure out how to get past the BS that is holding you back. I have to tell you, I had the scaries last night because I've never taught this course. So I know some instructors come in and they teach a course that they teach a lot. This is something that we created for you. And so I kept thinking about, oh my gosh, are the slides going to be okay? Did we order this thing right? And all I kept doing in order to ground myself was to say, I'm here for one reason. I am here to help you. I am here to help you remove the things that are in your way, that are frustrating you, that are causing you heartache, that are causing you headache, that are robbing you of opportunity and joy. I have no idea where this class is going to go because it's going to be super interactive, okay? And I came here to make a difference with you. I want you to figure out right now, what do you want to get out of this? I mean, the course is called How to Break the Habit. Really important word, habit. We're going to be talking a lot about habits. You're going to see habits in action. I'm going to call you out on your habits. I'm going to coach you through how to break a habit using science. Habit is a really important word because when I teach you how to recognize things as habit, I can teach you the science on how to actually break a habit, or the technical term is replace it, and how to build positive new habits. We're also going to talk about how you build real confidence, not the fake shit that you see. Not the bossy stuff. That's the fake confidence. I spent a large part of my life with fake confidence. Real confidence is a totally different animal. Real confidence is the ability, and then we're going to define it, we're going to break it apart for you. It's the ability to really understand who you are, to have the ability to tap into the power that's inside of you. And so I'm super, super excited to share all of this with you. And I want you to get what you came for, okay? So I'm gonna be dragging people up here and we're gonna be doing a lot of coaching, and we can go personal, we can go business, we can go confidence, we can go self-doubt, we're gonna talk about anxiety. In fact, these are some really heady topics we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about the imposter syndrome. We're gonna walk through the myths and the truths about confidence and the science of confidence. We're gonna walk you through the 4 traps of self-doubt. And I'm going to give you strategies where you can curb anxiety and end worrying, which is also a habit. And then finally, we're going to wrap this up with 5 simple habits that you can adopt. Many of you already know some of these, but for those of you that are watching, these are simple, they're not easy, but they're game changers, and they relate to all the science that we're going to talk about. Now, let me tell you a little bit about my commitment to you. First of all, I want you to walk out of here and I want you to know exactly what you need to do to improve your life for the better. You get to decide what that is. And it's so important that you understand, you can listen to all the experts and the inspiring people that you want, but at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you to do the work. So when I say I want you to get what you came for by watching this live stream, by being here in the audience, by doing the work in this course, I really mean it. Because this is your life, it's your business, so you get to decide. And that's how it should be, because you got to do the work. The other thing to consider is that in a really weird way, I don't actually consider myself an expert. I consider myself as somebody who's made a hell of a lot of mistakes. And boy, did I cause myself a lot of heartaches and headaches through the years. And I feel as though if I can share some of the things that I've learned along the way that are working for me, it'll help you think about what you could be doing to help you do things better. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong, it's a different way to look at things, okay? So the other thing I want you to do is you're gonna leave here not only knowing what you need to do, that's the easy part, but how. How do you implement these changes in your business, in your life, in your relationships? How do you do it? And the more that you raise your hand, the more that you engage with me and with everybody here, the more you're going to get out of this. I'm also going to give you tools. I am a tool person. We can talk all damn day about what you need to do, but unless you walk out of here with some tools that are actually proven, that'll work, that you understand, nothing's going to change. The other thing is you are going to leave here with an increased level of confidence, and there's a reason why. Now, when I designed this course, we could probably tell you the takeaways in 2 minutes flat. But what I really want you to do is to walk out of here with an understanding of some of these concepts that we're doing. You know, if you think about being a creator, you got to understand how to use a camera or understand how to use Photoshop or understand how to use the medium you're working with. Well, in this course, you are the equipment. We're going to give you a mastery over yourself, because when you go back into your life and into your business, you got to deal with yourself, okay? So I really want you to walk out of here knowing kind of some interesting concepts, knowing the science so that you feel more confident. The other commitment I have is you're going to be able to name and spot the 4 traps of self-doubt that we're all stuck in. And more importantly, you're going to understand the science and how to break yourself free in a moment's notice. So it's both about spotting it and about breaking yourself free. The other thing is, you know, many of you know the 5-second rule. And I'm going to tell, for those of you that don't know it, particularly those of you that are tuning in right now, I'm going to tell you the brief story about it, but we're going to really master it today. So it's one thing to read a book about it or watch me do a few videos about it. It's another thing to see it applied in a coaching setting. So as we look at your problems, if we look at all of our problems, if we look at the things that are frustrating you, that have you stuck, that are confounding you, and we start to apply science to it, and then you also see how the 5-second rule works as a starting ritual to get you going, everything's going to change. You also are going to walk out of here worrying less, and you're going to have some tools to really fight anxiety. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I have cured myself of anxiety, but I still get it from time to time. I actually had it like last night. So I was waking up. I took a screenshot of my phone at 3:17 because I woke up and had one of those kind of moments where I felt like there was an energy rush through my body, and I was thinking about, oh my God, did I go through the slides? Is this going to be okay? You guys are all creators. The slides are sort of ugly. Uh-oh, you know, what's going to happen here? It's not perfect. It's not perfect. What should I do? What should I do? And I just implemented the tools that we're about to learn. So I'm going to give a warning. For those of you that struggle with anxiety, this is an enormous opportunity. If you're scared to death that you might get called on, great. Okay? Great. And you can't hide. First of all, there are only, 35 of you, and I can sniff out fear like that. And so there is no hiding. You know, I said earlier, you're here for a reason. Get what you came for, okay? Be generous with yourself. Be courageous as we march through this together. And finally, you're gonna learn how to be more productive. In today's world, it plagues us all, okay? And I know that this is a lot, but at the end of the day, if I can teach you to master the equipment that is you, if I can teach you the skills to self-monitor, to self-propel, to self-direct, you win. You win every single time. And then finally, I'm going to leave you with my 5 simple habits at the very end so that we leave you in action. I think Hector was terrified when he saw me this morning because I walked in and he came, and he's like, uh-oh, I just called on Hector, uh-oh. And he gave me a big hug as I was walking in, and I said, hey, Hector. And he's like, how do you know me? Well, it's because I do my homework. Uh-oh. I'm that committed to actually causing a breakthrough. So I know what's going on. And your stories are going to help everybody else. Your body is hardwired to not let you change. That's what happens. And so I totally get it. But we are going to have a lot of fun. And I am here to take care of you. And we are all in this together. And there's a reason why you're here. So get what you came for, okay? Let's not waste time. Let's not tell the story we think that sounds good. Let's tell the real one.